Good afternoon. For the end of day 3, I have arrived at my hotel this afternoon in Pamplona, home of the Bull Run. I didn't do much filming today, lots of pictures, and I'll flash them up as I'm talking about this as I was walking with someone. And it's been really interesting over the last couple of days. So yesterday I walked with a couple of guys, one from Cornwall and one from Munich, and today a young lad from Taiwan. All three of them, in their mid-20s. And really interesting to hear stories about even them at 25 years old versus me at 45 years old, trying to find some direction in life for various reasons. One of them was very similar to mine. Another was just out of college and was looking for some direction as to what to do. He didn't want to go into working for someone in very much that formal business type role. So he was over here in Europe for 3 months and looking for some direction. And it is fascinating in having those conversations with people about what we need in life. And at home we're very, very fortunate. We have, or I personally, I have a job, I have a house, I have my kids, I have family and friends. And when we're out here, all we have is what's on our back. And yesterday I wasn't feeling great, and I think it was because I was just low on water and low on salts. But today, for example, for the first at least 10 miles, there was no cafes, there was no supermarkets. Fortunately, I just had 3 litres of water in my bag and an apple. But like clothes, I have enough clothes for 4 days, so I'm washing as I go. And it is really a simple life. I mean, yes, we all need money to get by. I've just been out for pinchos and red wine, and I'm staying in hotels. And that is a big difference for the 3 guys that I've been walking with versus what I'm doing. I'm 2 decades older than them. I'm earning money, and for my comfort and my recharge, I want to be staying in hotels. I want to be able to have the hour-long bath that I've just had. And these guys are staying in the albergues, the the albergues, which are like hostels, either run by the local church or by the local community. It's 15 euros to stay there, and you could be in a room. So on the first night, the rooms had like 100 people in bunk beds on the dorms. But for me, I want sleep. I want to be able to recharge. I want to be able to have a hot shower in the morning and the evening, or a bath like today. It's been absolute bliss, because ultimately I know I've got 15 to 20 miles the following day. But however, it does make you rather humble knowing that what you have on your back, and you're very reliant on what's ahead of you whilst you're walking, is just sort of a mind-blowing experience to take in. And one of the things that I was talking about with the guy from Taiwan as we walked into Pamplona today was I almost didn't want to come into the city. I've spent 3 days now in very small villages. The biggest one was Saint-Jean at the start of this experience, with maybe 800 people. Day 2, there was one pub, one restaurant in the village, and an albergue. Last night in Zubiri, there was a couple of bars, a couple of albergues, a couple of small hotels. It was tiny, population maybe of 100 people. And it was just so nice. The experience was fantastic in this very small, close proximity. Everyone knew everyone. But coming into Pamplona today with so many people, the cars, the noise of the traffic, it was just like a sensory overload because of what we've been used to for the last couple of days. So in a way, I'm now looking forward to getting out of Pamplona to go into the next village. So tomorrow I've arranged to actually meet the young lad from Taiwan, and we're going to go together again to the next village. But I thought rather than an update of a day walk, it might be quite nice to have a reset day and just talk about my experiences so far over the last 3 days. So looking forward to tomorrow. It'll be breakfast at 7. I'm back on the ground at 7:30, and I think I'm on about 14, 15 miles tomorrow into the next village before then start ramping up to the 20-mile days. So there we are, end of day 3 from Pamplona.